How we manage time is going to determine how effective, productive, and ultimately what kind of impact we're going to have. So here are 10 ways to increase your time management skills. Number one, monitor how you use your time. I recommend that you should actually have an audit of how your time is spent. This is something you can do yourself. It's simple, it's easy. Essentially, just classify how each interval is spent throughout the course of a week. At the end of the week, determine, were you wasting time? Were you interrupted a lot? Did you spend it in a lot of meetings? What did you do? Next, you got to calculate how much your time is worth. What kind of value do you place on your time per hour? And when you know what your time is worth per hour, then you can ultimately decide how should you spend that hour. 3, create a daily schedule. What's your plan? What are you trying to accomplish during the course of the day? If you just go through each day aimlessly, you're going to struggle. Number 4, prioritize ruthlessly. And I say ruthlessly because you need to, and then this is the next point, learn how to say no. Determine what is urgent, what's important, and if it's not, get rid of it. Which leads us to the next point, which is called removing distractions and time sucks. If there are things that are distracting you, that are sucking up your time, get rid of them. They provide no value and they're stopping you from being as successful as you probably could or should be. It's also important to make sure that you bundle like tasks together. If you're doing certain tasks, whether it is, for me, it's like, say, producing episodes of a podcast. I might do a couple at once. Or producing any sort of content or doing like things, you need to make sure you're focusing on doing it the right way. It's also important to avoid interruptions. There are things that are going to distract you. So sometimes you need to close the door and be by yourself to get something accomplished, or put headphones on. That's a great way to do it. A lot of people will work to music, and that blocks out everything else going on around them, or turn the notifications off on their phone. Number 9 is work when, where, and how you work best. There are certain times of the day where you're going to be more effective. There might be locations where you are better at working. It could be working from home. But ultimately, you need to know what those are and find a way to put yourself in that place. And lastly, number 10, get organized. The more organized you are, the more effective you're going to be. The better your time management skills are going to be as well. And the more you're going to be able to leverage the power of time to maximize your effort overall. So again, get organized. That is the key to success when it comes to managing your time more effectively.